Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out more of the Pacific. This is episode 3, Melbourne. Or as they called it in The Leftovers, Melbourne. Good day, Melbourne. Thoughts on the last episode are on the back half of there. I did notice on IMDb that this is the lowest rated episode of the entire season. The picture on there looked like a dinner table feast, and then the picture on HBO looked like a picnic. So with Melbourne and these pictures, I take it to be maybe, you know, some leave time, some shore time, and I can understand why that would probably be voted lower, because, you know, they maybe want the war or the action or more of the horror, but I also understand the need to slow down the pace, to kind of wheel it back a little bit so that people aren't emotionally numb to when shit happens again, because then you want them to feel bad again, not to just be in this constant state of, like, just drained. I talked to my brother about episode 2, and he said it's funny. He said it's funny listening to me try to talk about army stuff, both in the episode and in comments that I was having with people. Like, he said that, you know, our uncle wasn't a Green Beret, he was airborne. I was like, no, he's got his jump wings, but he's a Green Beret. He said, no, he doesn't just rappel, like, he does parachute jumps. And it's like, yeah, I know, but like, our dad also made fun of him because it was like, a French hat. Like, he wouldn't make fun of the hat unless it applied to his brother, our uncle. My enlistment was the Marine Corps and being around Navy, so that's kind of where my knowledge set is. Anytime I see Army or especially Air Force stuff, it's like, like, you all, they do some weird shit. Yeah, so with this being one of the lowest rated episodes and it being the only episode coming out this week, my apologies. I hope you enjoyed the 2 last week. They set the scene, you know, and then accelerated with that second episode. Now I guess we're pulling back, and then from here on out, from 4 through 10 or 8, however many there are, it'll probably just get worse and worse and worse. So, alright, I've been rambling on for about 3 minutes. We gotta cut this down to something shorter. No more talking. Let's get into it. Episode 3 of the Pacific, Melbourne.
The survivors of the Battle of Guadalcanal were taken to Melbourne, Australia. Here they would recover and wait.
And they were calling us the saviors of Australia. You know what? It was music to our ears.
I've heard many stories about naval ships in Australia. I'll talk about that, I think, in the outro.
All we knew is that we'd been unloaded there in heaven. And all these gals hadn't had any attention for a long time, and we endeavored to do a good job.
We endeavored to do a good job. Good for you.
And you knew that there was a war going on, and we knew that we would be into it in a very short time.
Part 3, Melbourne. I used to play this song on the trumpet. Oh, man.
What the hell is this?
Ovaries exploding left and right. Just pow, 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 pow.
How many Japs you kill, Yank? You kill many Japs?
Yes, Barcelona killed many. That was a big part of last episode, and why he's getting put up for a medal.
You will be directed by your company.
Let's go! Grab those packs!
Hit the streets.
Hey, buddy, rest up. All right?
As pure as every church bell that ever rang.
Fucking ice cream and society and not the jungle and mass murder.
Whiskey? Gin? Rum?
Jesus.
Vodka?
You win, lady. My liver surrenders.
Brandy? Bourbon? And vermouth.
Is this pissed off local guy? Like, what's his problem?
Quite a lot of you here now. Okay.
One dude was talking shit, and then you punched fucking Barcelona in the face. Like, are you stupid?
Let us buy you the next round of drinks. Otherwise, what kind of host would we be?
Yeah, I know places like Okinawa, the general population of the city does not like the Marines that wander out into town, but Just walk around. I'm a fucking hero. Come at me. That Lorraine from Seinfeld?
Are you proposing already, Yank?
I'm proposing that you take a walk with me. You never know what the future may bring.
Let's see you in the light of day.
Boy pulled a number. Too bad he's a Marine, so he can't read. What's up?
I'm Stella. In case you were wondering what to call me.
Stella!
Stella, is it?
Like Stella Artois, the overrated beer. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be brutal. Yeah, I don't think I ever heard that on any base that I was on. Ugh, fucking face forward fell out. Jesus, dude, pick him up.
Company dismissed.
You are about to be awarded the Medal of Honor. President Roosevelt found you worthy.
To be alive and know that that's coming is ridiculous.
Get yourself a big breakfast and a pot of coffee, and you come back here when you're respectable. It's not going to do to have you heave all over your own citation. This is the highest honor that our country can award a serviceman.
Like, it's a big fucking deal. If you have the Medal of Honor and you have it on, officers have to salute you. Like, everyone has to salute you. It's a complete fucking, dynamic shift to be living and have that. That's how I understand it to be.
It's more than thrilling. It leaves me high.
The girls aren't paying attention to them singing at all.
Article 1, General Provisions, hands off the merchandise.
You've memorized this?
See, I'm the merchandise.
Hands off. Aye, sir.
Article...
Not much of a dancer, sir.
You're funny.
Closer. A little closer. Closer.
Don't fuck it up. I saw a Marine wearing his cover indoors. Why are you doing that, son?
Get out of here. Every Marine in this place is AWOL.
Say that's why they're here.
And you're gonna take an MP Jeep? Are you fucking kidding
Stealing
me?
an MP's Jeep, are you kidding me? Come on, hop in. Remember what Chesty told you. Don't screw this up.
I think the general doing the citation here, he reminds me of one of the commandants of the Marine Corps in recent history. Did he turn 3/4 of the way around instead of just doing a left face? Did he do a 270 or something? That I gotta see that. Yeah, the lower ranking person is always the one initiating the salute. That's why when you have the Medal of Honor, like, no matter what rank you are, they initiate the salute to you. Like, you get that respect. One of her own fucking flowers, like, come on, she's not gonna notice that.
These are for you.
I hope you're hungry.
I wanted to say something beaver with a bad Australian accent, but let's just...
What a grip! An American grip, eh?
This is my mama.
This is a Yank.
Σε μερικά τριαντάφυλλα από την αυλή της κυρίας Πάντα.
Άστε να φωνάζει.
One word of an American coming to call. That was that.
Like there aren't a dime a dozen right now running around,
You see? Good girl, my Stella. Good Greek girl.
Okay, Greek. I couldn't figure it out because she almost had like Italian vibes going on, but it's Greek, and that explains some of his boisterousness. I had some Greek clients when I was back in catering sales. They're an interesting batch.
How many in the household?
Mom had 5 girls, 3 boys.
Oh, 8 babies. You lucky mama.
Well, I don't know if she'd agree.
That girl in the kitchen, my only blessing.
They put us in the stadium where you play cricket.
What? You will stay here tonight. Stella, get the bed ready in the spare room, okay? You will make this your home.
Well, slow down, lady. Jesus.
Twist a guy's arm.
Llama.
Yes.
Slanche.
I was working at a restaurant once, and some guy came in and tried to get me to work for him. And then he brought his daughter in. He's like, "You can date my daughter." I was like, I don't think that it works this way. What? Hold on, my guy. Hold on. Oh, he went for the stab. It's alright, you know, this first one is going to come quick, and then he'll be good for round 2.
I think we should give it another go.
Here we go. Yes, lady, you blew his fucking mind. She's been killing it with these facial cues and expressions, reading his face.
I'm just waiting for the clock to hit midnight and my sanity bell goes ringing.
You say this now? After? I wonder if the dad is going to go like, "You fuck my daughter," or if the mom's going to look at the daughter, you know, or she'll see the way they're looking at each other or something. Hey, see what life could be. Shit could be good, but he's got to go back off to war, man.
They rest, they play, then we work on their pride. We remind them they're Marines. It's a hell of a lot easier to raise money when there's a face behind it.
Medal of Honor winner face. Yeah, Captain America.
Selling U.S. war bonds is just as important. Now pack your sea bag, you're going home.
Y'all are going ham, man. No pull out, fucking full load. Jesus. Half yank, half crikey little bastards running around.
Alexis Stavropoulos.
What happened to Alexi?
I'd like to go. Pay my respects if they're friends of yours.
Just met the family, nailing the girl in the field, going to funerals. It's like, this, how long has he been here? Talking to the mom, you getting some bonus points, son.
We are so lucky to have you with us, Bob. To have a young man in the house. I am going to pray that you come back to us.
Mom, it's just a fling. I'm not into him anymore.
Trying to get back in shape.
Are they taking shots at the cows? I hope not.
You shot some poor farmer's cow! It was gonna be steak anyway. Not if it's a dairy cow, you idiot.
You will march the 100 miles back to Melbourne and be in the arms of your Aussie girlfriends in 3 days.
Oh, right. He said they had to break their bodies down, or, you know, and then bring up their pride and everything. Blistered out feet. Woo! God damn.
Oh, sweet Jesus, that feels good.
I'm a fan of poke a hole and then push gently. He fucking slit and he was in it. Things are going way too well. I don't know. He just goes back and gets to hang out with her and her family more. She doesn't look happy. Yeah, what?
You have to go away, Bob. And we're not going to get married. And you were never coming back to Melbourne.
What is with this bucket of water she just splashed on his soul?
If you don't come back to us, I don't just lose you. Mama does too.
I wonder if it's just like more of a whiplash for him. Oh, okay. It's like it's a bigger whiplash for him because it's not like he's just on the dating scene and got dumped and was in a good place. He came from such abject horror and shit situations to that good life and things were going great.
Seriously, I gotta piss like terrible. You gotta cover for me, okay?
I can't. Drunk as a skunk.
1 minute. That's all I need. Come on.
No, dude. No. Fucking SDO comes around the corner or a fight breaks out or something.
Manning this fucking post, Lieutenant.
Are you out of your
I'm the fucking guy on guard,
You
dude.
pull a
You
fucking
fucking
sidearm
asshole.
on an officer?
Lieutenant and I went for a quick piss. Lucky was just covering.
Hey, stand at attention! I said fuck you!
Insubordinance, disrespect, refusing lawful orders. I mean, I realize he's drunk and lashing out, but it was not a good place for that to manifest.
What happens in baseball?
Easy, lady. Close to the meat cannon.
Your unit?
Howe Company, 1st Marines.
Report to your CO no later than 2400.
I feel like she was in one of the Transformers movies. Like when Megan Fox fell out of them, maybe.
I volunteered you for reassignment to the Battalion Intelligence Section.
You're booting us?
No, not you.
Does Battalion Intelligence stay in Melbourne? Where are they? You got a room somewhere? Where are we?
You know the look of Katie, right?
First chance I get. Is Hero coming with me?
I wonder how long they'll focus on Barcelona being stateside, or if they'll immediately like try to bring him back into the main show. Yeah, I mean, this could be the last time they ever see each other if something happens to, Boy in the field while John's back home. Yeah, okay, that was the episode. Definitely, a little bit calmer than war. Let's get to the outro. On leave in Melbourne, Lecky finds romance while Barcelona receives a Medal of Honor and orders to return home to the U.S. Okay. Yeah, definitely, a slower episode. No combat. I don't think we heard... No, we heard a gunshot go off. They shot a cow on the train. It was, heartbreaking for Lecky, I guess, to have that and then have it yanked away, and then was drunk on post and got in trouble, and, it's, well... What are you going to do? We're going back out to combat somewhere else. Yeah, I had mentioned early in the episode that I had heard stories about Australia and porting there and being on a ship there. Now, I can't vouch to this. This is just what I heard from staff NCOs and petty officers back when I was active duty. But they said there were times back in the 90s and 80s where I guess security was so lax or whatever, civilians could throw tennis balls like either onto the ship or onto the dock or where they offloaded, and the tennis balls would just have like phone numbers written on them, or fucking like have a hotel room key inside of the tennis ball. Like it was just open season, like American Dick, like please unload and just come into our city. Of course, I don't know. I mean, I've heard stories of other ports where, the Americans are not liked and are not trusted because they're young and drunk and run around and get into trouble. But Australia, I always heard super good and receptive things about. I don't know culturally what that is, but hey, that's just what I heard. I haven't read ahead or anything, but as I recall, I was pretty sure Barcelona came back to combat, so I'm wondering next episode if he'll just appear with the unit again and be like, I did what I could, I sold some bonds, or if we'll see him trying to sell bonds and making the decision to come back, like if he'll split the story up, or maybe he'll disappear for a while and then just reappear. I don't know. Okay, so that is going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope this was worth your time, and I'm looking forward to the 4th episode soon enough. Thanks again for being here, and goodbye.